Augur is the one fight everyone gets on their second try. It is a weird combo of an invertebrate sea creature and a high-altitude bomber. With the right setup, this can be made the easiest Nightlord to handle. The one good relic I used for this fight was the Baron of the Night. This relic grants stronger critical attacks that not only refill more of your ultimate gauge, but gives you a stamina regen boost too. To start off, I cleared out the nearby camp to get to level 2. Nearby, there was an envoy church, exactly like my first solo clear, where I picked up a sacred forked greatsword for holy damage and bleed. Next was a fire monk church, where I procured another blue weapon. After a drive-by at America Church, I found a Lord-sworn captain. The Lord-sworn captain found a pile bunker, which persuaded him to give up a claymore, and the stone sword key he was defending in the chest. Making my way to the lake church and the mine, I secured a quick smithing stone too, which was easy enough with the forked greatsword. To the northeast, there was a fire camp with Redmane Knights that I fought in the correct order this time, taking out the annoying archer up top first. With the sun setting, I plugged in the key to an Everjail and destroyed a couple of unfortunate Nox souls. The 10k extra runes looked nice and was enough to get me to level 6. On the way to the night boss, there was a golem that kindly volunteered to test out my pile bunker again and pushed me up to level 7, a fine level to be at for the night 1 boss. The ring was closing in fast to the boss arena, but there were some lightning ruins along the way. The beastmen dropped me a lightning godskin stitcher, a perfect weapon for fighting the Augur. For the night 1 boss, I was happy to see Godric in this game for the first time. He doesn't have a dragon head to graft on, but he showcased a couple of new Crucible-related moves. New moves or not, he is still the first Remembrance boss in Elden Ring, and therefore not that tough. The blood loss in the vicinity buff was great for the remainder of my time using the forked greatsword. The next point of interest I stopped by was yet another set of lightning ruins. They dropped another Stitcher for me, this time with Lightning Slash, a great Ash of War. After that, there was a third set of lightning ruins, for yet more easy experience and another lightning weapon. However, I already had my Lightning Slash Godskin Stitcher, and was not likely to swap it out for anything else. Heading northbound, I grabbed another flask charge before meeting up with an old friend of mine, the buffed field boss Magma Worm. After the first poise break, I chained together a pile bunker and bleed procs to finish quickly. My reward for the completion was a Soluria tree spear that granted continuous HP recovery. The nearby fire church took all of 2 seconds, and an elder lion was having a nice day walking all alone outside, so I decided to ruin it and harvest his runes and a stamina recovery buff. Level 10 and Afternoon 2 is a great time to check out the enemies in the middle castle. A black knife was waiting for me in the basement. If you've seen my Elden Ring build videos, you'll know I always fight the Black Knife in Lindell and Electo on the Moonlight Altar. With over 300 Black Knife fights in my experience, this fight was no issue. She dropped a purple Envoy's Horn that boosted damage negation upon taking damage. This weapon served me well last time, so why not keep it in the inventory? The Old Lord's Talisman was my best option for the talisman drop, and I made my way to the Night 2 boss, taking out many trash mobs along the way. The second night boss was the Tree Sentinel. Sure, this is a 3-on-1 fight technically, but the enemies concentrate on you one at a time. And the Tree Sentinel is far from the hardest encounter in the game. I upped my pile bunker charge rate and floated up into day 3. The Augur boss fight saw me reach level 12 and roll in with a purple lightning godskin stitcher and a quick revive just in case. By far, and not to my surprise in the slightest, the most challenging part of this fight is hitting the boss at all. There are damage opportunities here and there, but Maris will spend most of its time floating well out of reach of melee strikes. However, when it did come into range, the Stitcher put in work. The part that is essential to know is that when the boss runs away, it flips over and inflicts sleep arena-wide. When this sleep hits you, it will do damage over time, with more damage inflicted each time it procs. To avoid this, hit it with a lightning weapon or a powerful ultimate. This fight took far too long and ended way closer than it should have. Luckily, most of its attacks will not deal too much damage, and can be avoided by strafe running away. Do be mindful of the slow-moving projectiles it drops. These are sleep-inflicting nukes you either have to disable with a ranged weapon, or run away from. After a few good damage windows, the Augur was down, and I finished my second solo run of the game. Come this Friday, I will have a more comprehensive build, and you'll get to see me take down the final boss solo. Now with the new patch out, where every solo player gets a free revive every night boss, this game mode is so much more approachable, and I highly suggest you all give it a try. I will see you all in the final boss solo clear video this Friday.